Yeah, g'day, my name's David Roberts, and we took a combined tour to Texas, North Carolina and New York in December 2017. It was a great time. We had 10 young people that come together from all parts of Australia, and we had some training sessions before we left. Great opportunity for them to go and experience basketball in America. We put together a great tour, with NPIRE. It was great opportunities. Great to see the young people develop and grow as basketball as well as a team while we were away as well. So we played about 8 games during that time. We won a couple, lost a few, but again, that experience on the basketball was great, just to see the American way of playing, the athleticism that's over there, and just the style of play that's played internationally as well. Yeah, look, the accommodation was one of the highlights. It was great. We stayed in really fancy places a lot of the time. Some of the places, blew me away with how good they were. Yeah, look, even away from the basketball, there were some great opportunities to go and tour facilities. We had a look at Madison Square Gardens with the guys, which was great, and see behind the scenes. We had some high-five experiences at some of the games, a photo on the court as well, which was fantastic. So the guys just, even though they weren't playing, that opportunity to see basketball in America, get to a college game and all that. And then in New York, just seeing the sights of New York was fantastic as well. And the boys also loved the shopping. Yeah, look, the highlights of going to the colleges was fantastic, that we had someone actually that met us there and took us through and gave us some of the insights behind the scenes. I've been over quite a few times before, and we've been to some of the colleges and we've toured around ourselves, whereas this time we actually had people to show us around. Some of those were coaches, some of those were people involved with the basketball programs, and some were students as well, which was fantastic. And one of the highlights was we met up with Jack White from who was playing at Duke as well, so I had a photo with Jack, and the guys really lapped that up, because some of them have got ambitions of wanting to go and play college basketball at whatever level they can, but just to experience what life on a campus would be like was a great opportunity. Look, this was the first time I'd been away with NPIRE, and it was fantastic to have someone on the ground to be supportive, only a phone call away. Many of the places we actually stayed and stopped, we had an NPIRE rep there, so that was really fantastic. And the app itself was fantastic as well, so we actually were able to get live updates of things that had changed, anything that, more details. So when we had some of our college visits, it was actually a name that we knew who we were going to meet, and that was updated all the time. So if there was any last minute changes, we had access to that straight away, which was fantastic. And so just overall, the support from NPIRE was fantastic, that we knew what we were doing and we were kept up to date, and if there was any problems, which there wasn't, but we had that safety and security of knowing we had someone we could call. To describe the tour in one word is really hard, but I think overall it was awesome. It just had everything you'd want in a tour. Had a great balance between seeing some tours of the local communities, homestays. It had the basketball experiences, the games that we played, going to a tournament, even some scrimmages, and get some local young people over there as well was fantastic. And the opportunity to meet coaches. Look, the whole thing was just awesome.